This newsreel is being brought to you by Corbin Creek Greenhouse. Last week, 3 East Robertson Elementary School faculty members, Principal Renae Fehrman, Assistant Principal Kecia Young, and Robertson County Schools Administrator Donna Dorris were indicted by the Robertson County Grand Jury for failure to report alleged child sex abuse. Wednesday evening, members of the community gathered together at Kilgore Park in Cross Plains in support of the 3 educators. As we normally do, Smokey has captured a reasonable cross-section of this event to put you in a position for yourself to determine its purpose. First, there'll be a few speakers, and then after that, Smokey has a few exclusive interviews for you.
We believe in our teachers, we stand behind our teachers, and we wanted them to know that they are supported, but on a bigger scale, we wanted teachers all over the county to know that we support them as well, because they face situations like this every day. We want everybody to know that we believe in our administrators, and we believe in our teachers. We believe that they are doing an excellent job, and we want to just make sure that we continue to empower them to do their job.
Our friends at WSMV News Channel 4 out of Nashville were there as well. That's Jonathan Martin reporting, covering this event.
Wisdom and learning for those who give leadership, particularly to our children.
If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are truly a leader. This quote is found in the historic words of John Quincy Adams and has been the most frequently used quote that I have ever held in memory. In fact, I've used it exactly 47 times for numerous speeches, countless papers, and definitely in times of need. It is dear to my heart, not only because it has inspired so many pieces of work, but it has also been the words that fuel the leader that I strive to be. However, today, it seems more relevant to me than ever before. I have been blessed to be a part of East Robertson Elementary and High School for 9 years now, and the reason John Quincy Adams' quote holds so true today is because I can think of no other people that inspire my behavior more than my teachers throughout my years as an Indian. As the quote describes, a leader first inspires others to dream more. The guidance and encouragement that I have received at East is indescribable. I have been cheered on, supported, and advised through every endeavor, both small and lofty. My teachers have been the reason that I have been able to reach goals that I never thought possible and achievements that I never imagined. Adams also states that true leaders inspire others to learn more. Not only have I been granted an exemplary education at East, filled with opportunities to excel and prepare myself for college life, but my teachers have also prepared me for a lifespan that's much longer than just college, life itself. I have learned the value of community, of fellowship, of friends, of faith. I have learned that if you stand for nothing, you fall for everything. And I have learned that nothing is impossible. The third action a true leader portrays is inspiring others to do more. This year, I will have the privilege to serve as the Tennessee Senior Beta Club State Vice President, the Regional President of the FFA, and graduate with 21 credits to attend my freshman year of college. I say this in no way to boast or to be conceited, but to express to you that none of those things would have happened without my teachers. They have gone far beyond what was ever expected of them to help me do more as a student, as a member, and as a leader. Finally, John Quincy Adams emphasizes his quote by saying that a true leader inspires others to become more. My teachers have modeled me into the leader that I am today, and I cannot say thank you enough for everything that East Robertson and its faculty has done for me. I still have room to grow, and my growth and progress is thanks to my amazing teachers that I have had in my life to inspire me to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more. I've used this quote 47 times for various pieces of work, but it is the 48th time that means the most. And I stand here proud to say that the 48th time, John Quincy Adams and I stand united and stand to back our teachers. Thank you, we are family.
Maddie Schultz for president, 2050-ish. Thank you, Maddie.
In 1943, C.S. Lewis stated that the task of the modern educator is not to cut down jungles, but to irrigate deserts. Children's and adolescents' imaginations need to be fed, not starved. And I think somewhere along the lines, we've gotten away from that mentality. We've gotten to a point now where these words no longer ring true. I think in the present day, we've told our educators that you're not allowed to pray with our students, but you're required to be of the absolute highest moral regard. In times of worry, when you come to people higher up than you, we've told you that this is an imperfect system that you work in, that there are always answers. But yet on a day-to-day basis, we require perfection from you and your jobs. As politicians, we've had people stand up here countless times and tell us in their election speeches that we need the teachers, that they're the most important part of our education and a part of our country. Yet behind closed doors, these same leaders do nothing but level out the salaries that they're paid. They're even in the face of constant monetary inflation, and only do things to lobby behind their backs to bust their unions and hope that, in some way they may be able to gain some sort of greater bargaining power in contract negotiations.
Our next speaker is probably another individual who really needs no introduction. It is Miss Mary Cook, the principal at East Robertson High School.
Somebody asked me today, do you have your speech ready? And I said, no, I'm just going to go off the cuff. But really, Merle, I do have part of it ready. I have been asked to speak on behalf of Mr. Whitlow. He wished he could be here tonight, but he is at an administrators conference out of town. He wants you to know that his heart is here at home at East Robertson. This is where he started, and this is where he retires in May. He wanted me to make everyone aware that he is in full support of all three, and he believes in their professionalism and their care for the safety of all of our children. I've also been asked to read the letter that I wrote, and it took a while to write this letter because the first letter I wrote I couldn't send, and the second letter I wrote I couldn't send. And we got down to about the fifth one, and I said, Lord, you gotta put in my heart what you want me to say, and you gotta take the anger and you gotta take the hurt away. As a proud community member, parent, and educator of students who have attended and do attend the East Robertson school system, I am writing in full support of Renae Fehrman, Kecia Young, and Donna Dorris. I have worked side by side with each of these women and know the caliber, integrity, Christian values, and morals of the individuals involved and the families that they come from. I find it hard to believe that they would do anything to harm any student or child in their care. They have only the best interest of all students. They strive daily to do what is fair and right for every student. It seems as though public opinion is now driving the direction of this case and the actions of our public officials. East Robertson Elementary School and the school system have been and will continue to be a great place for my children to receive their education. The leadership in all of the schools has created an environment of integrity and care that fosters personal and professional growth of the students. As I look around this crowd tonight, I see a lot of those professional people that graduated right down here from this bottom. It makes me proud to be an Indian, and I grew up a Yellow Jacket just down the road. Miss Donna Dorris helped to foster that atmosphere as she began her career in education at East Robertson. During that time, she became a mentor for many teachers starting out and has continued that role as supervisor of student services at our central office. Miss Dorris is a by-the-book person who crosses every T and dots every I. It would never knowingly withhold information or have someone under her direction do so. Miss Dorris has served as a mentor for me during my time as an administrator at ERHS. Under her direction, I have gained knowledge beyond belief regarding school law and the treatment of each and every student. Renae Fehrman and Kecia Young are of impeccable character as well. I have known both of these women personally and professionally for many years. There is never a doubt in my mind as to their character and their love of education and taking care of each and every student, and that includes my children, my nieces, and my nephews. These women run a very tight ship at ERES. I've had a niece, a daughter, and now my son is a student there. My nieces and nephews also. They go above and beyond to see that safety of their students is a #1 priority and that all rules are followed to the letter. There is never a doubt or question. Both Miss Fehrman and Miss Young have a love for education and see to it on a daily basis that each child at East Robertson Elementary knows that. These administrators would never hide nor turn a blind eye to any type of use to a child and would certainly without hesitation report to any and all officials anything that looks suspicious. I feel strongly that all the appropriate actions were taken to support all the children in the school, knowing that the teachers and leadership have the best interest of all children and must protect the rights of students. Please support these leaders of East Robertson Elementary. Please review the facts of the case and not the emotions of the public or media. Please continue to use your voice and support in position of influence to ensure that the truth is heard and no further damage is done to the reputation of these individuals involved in our community we live in. In this gym down here, just a few months ago, this community stood out and it supported me. The county stood out and it supported me in a sea of pink. I ask that you take that energy and that support now and that you support Robertson County education and that you support Miss Fehrman, Miss Young, and Miss Dorris.
I'm here to support, along with the Robertson County School Board and all the central office, that we love you three and we love all of our teachers, but our support is with you. We're behind you 100%. Ms. Cook mentioned that Mr. Whitlow is at a meeting. Our new director, Mike Davis, who visited Cross Plains last Friday, is also at that meeting, but he sends his message that he is behind these ladies 100%. And when he is officially here, I want us all to reach out around him and help him embrace these ladies together. We love you. We love you.
Last Tuesday afternoon was a sad day for our county. The way the news media depicted 3 of our administrators was disgusting. The way they were treated by others was appalling. However, the Robertson County Board of Education made me very proud to say I'm a teacher in Robertson County. When they stood behind these 3 fine professionals, I am even more proud, and I am even more proud of the citizens in this community for the way they have stood behind these ladies. Their show of support for them has been an overwhelming thing to witness.
Now my daughters love their teachers, and I love you teachers. I've known many of you for many years, know a lot of young teachers. I've met a lot of them this year, and I'll tell you one thing, I've got 3 precious grandsons. 2 of them are in school, and I'll trust any teacher at East Robertson Elementary School with my kids, my grandkids. I love it so much, but I trust them to be in that school.
I'm just here tonight in support of education in Robertson County, in support of Renae Fehrman, Kecia Young, and Donna Dorris. As I read, part of mine tonight, these women have been instrumental in my career, and they take excellent care of my own personal children in the school system here in the community. It's an awesome community we live in, and it's an awesome school, and it just hurts my heart that we're having to go through this.
So, they're right there. What's your message to the three of them?
That I love you, I support you, I stand behind you 110%, and the Lord didn't bring us this far to let us go. He's standing here with us and fighting every step with us.
So, you're a student at
East Robertson High School.
Why are you here today?
I'm here in support of the teachers at East Robertson Elementary School and Miss Dorris as well. She used to teach here. I know that they did everything they could in their power to make this right. They always treated me fairly as well as all my friends and everyone else, and so I know that they did nothing wrong. That's why I'm here.
How does it make you feel with all these people showing up today?
Just like Miss Cook said whenever she did the Pink Out Night, our community is just always behind everyone 100%. There's never any negativity, and it makes me feel good knowing that I'm part of a community like this, because not everyone can say that.
If they were right here, what would you say to them?
I would tell them that Kecia, being my cousin, I've grown up with her my whole entire life, Miss Fehrman and Miss Dorris, that I'm behind y'all 110%. I love y'all, the community loves y'all, and we're going to be backing you through this whole entire thing.
How does it make you feel with all the support here today?
It makes me feel honored to be in this community that we stand here today. It truly is what Cross Plains stands for, to have all this community support backing our teachers, because truly that's what Cross Plains is.
What brought you out here today?
I have full support of all the teachers involved in this and all of our teachers in general. I truly do enjoy living in Cross Plains, enjoy being a student at East Robertson, and I have full support and full confidence in the fact that these teachers are the best of the best, and we should support them completely.
If you could speak to them directly, what would you say?
I'm actually one of the few students that gets to say that they have had the privilege to have each of them as a teacher. To Miss Kecia, Miss Renae, and Miss Dorris, I cannot speak highly enough of you, because you've given me everything that I am today, and I just want to say that we love you, we support you, and we are backing you with everything we've got, so keep it up.
Well, there you have it, Robertson County. It seems that there are a few people hanging on the fence with this story. Most people seem to be definitively on one side or the other. Smokey, of course, will continue to track this story as it progresses. This has been Jim Ball reporting for Smoky Barn News in Cross Plains. If you want a beautiful yard, don't go to one of those places that have a plant section. Go to Corbin Creek Greenhouse. Plants are all they do. Corbin Creek Greenhouse has been dealing with plants for generations. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will answer all of your questions, whether they're simple or highly complex. So when you're ready to take down the neighbors with the best landscaping on the block, you want Corbin Creek Greenhouse. They're located at 4920 Highway 161 in Springfield, 384-3185. Once again, 384-3185.